Odesudi is a Rwandan non-governmental organization that works on the promotion of open and accountable governance through promoting citizens' access to information. Access to information is a cross-cutting right in that it is interconnected with all have human rights, whether civil, political, or social, economic. This interconnectedness of access to information with all other human rights contributes to its utility as a leverage right, one which can be used for the realization of all other human rights. Odesudi believes that access to information is critical in promoting open democracy through promoting accountable and strong independent democratic institutions, and this can only be possible in a society with empowered and informed citizens able to question their leaders at each level of decision making.
So we take access to information to be a tool or a refuge right, which is a cornerstone to all other rights. So we believe that by having access to information, the citizens enjoying access to information, they can be empowered, they can be able to question their leaders at each level of decision-making process.
And this is why Odesudi focuses on capacity building, advocacy, raising public awareness, and facilitating access to information. Open data, law review, and interpretation, as well as access to information strategic litigation, all in the framework of promoting an open and accountable governance. Odesudi has conducted capacity building for information officers, CSOs, media cooperatives, and the youths. It has also organized dialogues of stakeholders on access to information and open data. While training the media, CSOs, and cooperatives, Odesudi demonstrates the linkages between access to information and other social economic rights. Odesudi believes that access to information is for everyone, even the very poor ones at the grassroots. And this is why it embarks on sensitizing of communities and cooperatives.
In Odesudi, which is a vibrant and dynamic organization that we have partnered with in more ways than one. I'll give the example of Sobanuchigwa, which is a brilliant initiative that gives the public an opportunity and a platform for them to access information that is more or less related to public service and delivery of service by public servants.
Odesudi believes in innovative approaches in promoting open government and enhancing citizens' access to information. In looking for solutions to matching of the demand and supply side of access to information, Odesudi has launched an open government website, www.sobankira.ra, which helps citizens to file access to information requests without making physical movements. To facilitate the poor in rural areas that have no access to internet, Odesudi, in partnership with Tumenye, a local company, has set up a toll-free telephone line, 4636, to help them in making access to information through Odesudi.
I work with Odesudi on the Sobanuchigwa project. Sobanuchigwa is an access to information website. So myself and my business partner Claude founded a company called Tumenye, and we want to bring open source technology to Rwanda.
Advocacy is critical to Odesudi's work, hence its engagement with the Office of the Ombudsman, which is an ATI oversight body. The Ombudsman is critical in ensuring compliance of information officers in order to reinforce the supply side of access to information. Odesudi is now embarking on establishing ATI clubs in universities and secondary schools. The training of the youths in universities is the beginning of this process.
So we've been operating, what we work on access information, but also open data, and we try to use innovative approach to promote citizens' access to information rights and freedom of information. We do focus on 4 establish our four pillars, including capacity building, strategic litigation, awareness raising, advocacy. We also do research.
Odesudi has also established a network of CSOs and media organizations working on access to information in order to enhance the effectiveness of access to information advocacy. Advocacy to the government to make access to information to be a cross-cutting issue in the government plans and to have budget allocation is also among Odesudi's priorities, using the experience attained in mainstreaming agenda. Odesudi has also established a network of CSOs and media organizations working on access to information in order to enhance the effectiveness of access to information advocacy.
When it comes to policy analysis and policy implementation, multiple stakeholders are to be involved. And this is one thing that Odesudi have done in trying to build the capacity of these stakeholders, some of which include civil society, the media, and also state actors, in empowering them to know how to seek, receive, and also impart the information that is relevant in terms of public service and service delivery.
Advocacy to the government to make access to information to be a cross-cutting issue in the government plans and to have budget allocation is also among Odesudi's priorities, using the experience attained in mainstreaming gender. The network was established on 10th of September 2015 and is made up of 20 stakeholders from CSOs, media and private sector. This is intended to reinforce the advocacy and sensitization work conducted by Odesudi, but also to further consolidate its engagement and base on the ground. The ATI network and ATI clubs are critical in reaching to the grassroots and to reach out to a wide number of Rwandan population.
So about 9 or 10 months ago, we met up with Frederick from Odesudi and we decided that we were going to form a partnership. So we helped to build the technology that created Sobenakewa.rw, which is the website that's free for anyone to use in Rwanda to put in access to information requests. And we wanted to work with Odesudi because of all the important work they were doing around raising awareness on access to information and on the law that has existed in Rwanda since 2013.
Odesudi is partnering with other regional bodies and is planning to carry out a regional ATI peer review dialogue to allow positive critique and to appreciate the achievements. The upcoming 28th September Access to Information Day is a great opportunity to acknowledge the achievements and outstanding challenges, as well as devising strategies to address these challenges while moving forward with a greater resolve.
So we have partners from the Africa Freedom of Information Center. We've also worked with the Open Society Justice Initiative. We worked with the Center for Human Rights from South Africa. All these ones are supposed to help us and to bring together different expertise, knowledge sharing, and to be able to share the achievements and challenges and look at self-critique and see what we have to do to ensure that our access to information regime in Rwanda can be successful.
Odesudi is determined to transform into a regional organization and using the experience obtained in Rwanda as a pilot phase, it will be able to open up chapters in other countries of the region. Who are our partners? Odesudi has formal and informal partners, and these include local CSOs, international NGOs like Oxfam, Open Society Justice Initiative, Africa Freedom of Information Center, AFIC, and it is working on cultivating new partnerships while nurturing the already existing ones.